I say, hey, listen, this video I'm doing today is going to be very alarming. This video is going to expose some rot of some Nigerian man in Ghana. This video needs to go to the Ghana Police Service. This video needs the attention of the Criminal Investigative Department of the Ghana Police Service. This video is for all Ghanaians who have been asking questions why the Ghana Police put out a report without speaking to fact. This video is very important for you to share and push to anyone who is a Ghanaian, and let's all speak to fact, not noise. My name is GHLick24. If today is your first time, make sure that you hit the subscription button and hit the bell notification icon so that when I post anything, you'll be the first person to know. I say I'll try as much as possible not to make this video very lengthy because it's about speaking the fact. We all know that Ghanaians have been battling with a man called Chukwudi Jude Ihenitu, who have come to Ghana and wanting to create a kingdom, wanting to be opening a kingdom in Ghana and then having a palace in Ghana, flaunting himself as the Igbo of Ghana, here and there, causing chaos, causing insecurity, and causing the peace and stability of Ghana to shake between the Ghanaians and Nigerians in Ghana. And most people have wondered what the Ghana police is doing, what the traditional rulers of Ghana are doing, what the presidency is doing. And Ghanaians have been having it back and forth in Ghana. It's causing Ghana to lose its stability in our international front, and even investors losing their faith in coming to Ghana because of the tag on this man called Chukwudi Jude Ihenitu. In the last week, we have seen a report that is flaunting on the internet, and people are asking that why did this report vindicate Chukwudi Jude Ihenitu? And this report has been sent to us by the Ghana Police Service under the CID. The CID department has sent this report and is on the media. Whether this report is actually from the Ghana Police Service or this report is a self-written report, we do not know. But here, we are going to digress that report and let each and everyone understand our point as Ghanaians, whether this report is authentic or this report is fake. And if it is fake, the Ghana Police Service should know what to do. Me, GHLick24, and Ghanaians are not the rightful people to show Ghana Police how to do their job. But if this report is fake, then the Ghana Police should know what to do. Now, what I'm going to do in this report expose is to divide it into two parts. Part 1 and part 2. So this video is the part 1. I'm going to do another video which is the part 2. Now this part 1 is just even the preliminaries, just the front page of the report is what I'm going to expose. And in the expose, I'm going to focus on multiple spelling and grammar errors. 2, incorrect and inconsistent legal citations. 3, the use of wrong email for an institution like the Ghana Police. 4, weak formatting and structural inconsistencies. And then the last one is lack of standard government communication features in this report, which I am going to illustrate for you to see. So make sure that you follow me every step of the way. Now, first of all, I'm going to put a report which I got from the Ghana Police Service Facebook page, which is from the CID department on the page, on the screen. And I'm also going to put the report on social media, which vindicates the fake Igbo king on the page. And we are going to do a comparison on just the top part, which is the letterhead of the report. And if you look at the letterhead very carefully, obviously you see the logo of the Criminal Investigative Department of the Ghana Police Service in the middle of this whole thing. Now, if you look at the right hand side where we have Ghana Police Service Criminal Investigation Department, listen, you see post office box on the letter which I got from Facebook, and they spell it post office box 505. If you look at the one for Chukwudi Jude, it comes with PO box 505. Obviously, you can say that it might be one of these things which the one who was typing just decided. But let me tell you, this is a letterhead which have been, it's a template. If you go on the CID headquarters page, or you go on Facebook and you go to the Ghana Police Service, their Facebook page, and you look at other letters which have been given by the CID headquarters, you would see that they do not use PO box. They consistently use post office box. Take that as a note. Now, if you look at the letter for on my left from the CID Facebook page, you would see that the date is always typed. This is an official letter which Chukwudi Jude is saying that the CID have released this letter to vindicate him. So this is an important document. The CID would never use a pen to write a date. This is an official document and therefore it will be typed. But if you look on the one on the right from Chukwudi's Jude headquarters, they are saying that the letter, the date was handwritten, and I state emphatically that the police service I know would never use a pen to write these official dates, which is an official document. Now, if you look on the left, you will see our ref, and then you see that there's a reference letter which has been stated there. Now, the reference letter on the original document from the CID headquarters, it's typed. The reference letter from Chukwudi Jude's headquarters, it's handwritten. And obviously, it shows you that there are some sort of discrepancies which needs addressing. So obviously, this shows you that this letter has question marks on it. Now, look at the top left corner of the sheet or the letter. You will see that they write, in case of reply, the number and date of this letter should be quoted. Now, if you look at the date, I'm going to highlight for you to see. In every CID letter I have seen, that date, the D is capital. It's never small. But on this, from Chukwudi's headquarters, the letter D is in lowercase. Take note of that. Now, this letter or this report is addressed to a suspect, according to Chukwudi's letter. It's addressed to a suspect who is Chukwudi Jude to an associate. But if you look at the left side, the letter is addressed to the office of the Igbo in Ghana, which is not recognized. So the CID would send the report to an individual, not an office or an institution. So the letter being addressed to the office of the Igbo is questionable, and that is not how organizations or department like the Ghana Police would address to. Listen to this very carefully. And I need to state that most of these reports, official reports, are proofread a couple of times before it is released for grammatical errors and any sort of legal errors or legal hemorrhages when these are coming out, because the Ghana Police Service would always want to get their facts right. Now, on the same page, if you look at the letter from Chukwudi's headquarters, you could see the title, RE Request for Police Investigative Report, which grammatically does not make sense. It's awkward, but we will let it slide. Now, when you come just beneath that, you would see that they've written vid receipt number. Yeah. And I can tell you on authority that the person who was typing it wanted to type video receipt number. And as I say again, all letters which are written by the Ghana Police Service are proofread a couple of times before they are issued out. And it's difficult for you to see some of these grammatical errors, especially the ones we are pointing out. Take note of this very carefully. Now, if you go to the nature of offense, you would see that they have written offensive conduct conducive to breaches of the peace contrary to section 207 of Act 29, 1960, kidnapping contrary to section 89 of the Criminal Code 1960, Act 29/60. Let's go through this one after the other. Now, even the word conducive was spelled wrong. The word conducive was spelled wrong. The other thing is, if you look at what they've written in terms of the legal words, they say that they've written section 207 of Act 29, 1960. So if you look at the nature of offense, they've said that offensive conduct conducive to breaches of the peace contrary to section 207 of Act 29, 1960, kidnapping contrary to section 89 of the Criminal Code 1960, Act 2960. Listen, this, even though I'm not a law student, but I'm a Ghanaian, and we know some of the laws of the country, how they are being formulated. The formulation of this is wrong. And listen, this is the problem. Ghana's Criminal Code is cited as Act 29 into bracket 1960, not Act 29/60. Listen to this very carefully. It is Act 29 into bracket 1960 and not 29/60. Now, they also say sections 207. There is nothing called sections 207. There is section 207. So obviously, the formatting of the legal references is inconsistent and not standard. Police legal references are normally precise and consistently formatted. So what Chukwude's headquarters is bringing is something that they have just sat in their office and drafted, allegedly drafted, as so they are impersonating the Ghana police. Listen to this very carefully. Now, if you go beneath it, they have put an email address which says that CIDHQSR@yahoo.com, and they have put a number also at 0299207446. This, I say, is a lie. There is no official document that has been sent by the CID that has their email beneath the official document, and the phone number, which is not even a landline but a mobile number. And how can a report from a police headquarters have a normal email, not a generic or a government email, than a normal Yahoo email. And this is significantly incorrect and needs to be taken care of. So I would say the Criminal Investigative Department would not typically conduct formal investigation correspondence through a free public email provider. Never. So in a nutshell, these reports are questionable, and we entreat the general public, one, to disregard this report, two, to tag the Ghana Police Service and the Criminal Investigative Department into these videos. Why? Because Chukwudi Jude Ihenitu posted this report on his Facebook page and his TikTok page, meaning that he has been served with this letter, treating this letter as an authentic letter from the police service. We need the Ghana Police Service to call Chukwudi for an investigation as to how this report was drafted and delivered. Who delivered it? How was the report delivered to him? And who signed this report as J. Osei Echampong, Director Administration for Director General? We need to know who J. Osei Echampong is, because the person signed for this letter. If Chukwudi Jude have been able to post this on his social media, it means that Chukwudi Jude is saying that this letter is authentic. There is another gentleman called Barrister Agbeto, has also posted this video and this letter on his TikTok social media, saying that Chukwudi has been vindicated by the Ghana police. We want the Ghana police to call Barrister Agbeto to authenticate this report as to if it is aligned to the Ghana police, because he's saying he's aware that the Ghana Police Service gave this report to their team, which is the Chukwudi's team. We need a clear authentication of this report. Part 2 of this expose is coming. My name is GH League 24. If today is your first time, make sure you subscribe. Thank you.